on the anger level, once a Leo is angry, that becomes the biggest problem, which comes to the compatibility. The people who are very well compatible, or the star signs that's compatible with Leo, they are those who are least compatible, and they are those who are strongly compatible. So Leos, they would want someone like a
Express Online, Express Online, Express Online, Express Online.
Hey yo guys, what's up? Vince SP here. Welcome to another edition of the Express Online. It's been a while since we made such videos, but we are back on the Inside 101. And with me, as usual, we have Muhumuzi, the palmist, to unpack topics, different topics that we we have. But now we are coming up with an interesting, something very much interesting that we need to look into. Before I introduce that, let me talk to Muzi. Shap kanjani?
I'm very good.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm whenever we come to this point,
Yeah.
I get excited.
Eden Dayari.
Dude, I blame you for it.
No, blame him. I blame him for it.
Actually, I blame both.
It's fine. Zodiac signs,
Yes.
constellations,
Yes.
do they really link up with human beings or not?
They do.
How so?
They link up with human beings because the universe is vast, right? And now because we are connected to the universe, each and every attribute of the universe, we are connected to it. So now when we're speaking of zodiac signs, we're speaking of the positioning of the stars during the time when one is taking birth. This is astrology in a way, when one takes birth. So looking at the star or as the sun or as the moon planet or whichever planet that one the stars may be facing during the time when one takes birth, then we start having these constellations, the zodiac signs, depending on the time of birth.
Yeah.
So because of that, then this is where the connection is, because now each and every person would have certain characters that are associated with that month, that are associated with that star sign.
This also links up with numbers.
Yes.
Because when we're talking about planets, we're talking, 12 of them, right?
They are more than that.
They are more than that.
The only ones that we only know 13.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But they are more than that.
And then the months are 12.
Yes, the months are 12.
So it links with that number.
Yes, it links with that number. It links with letters also.
Okay.
So it's like in astrology. Astrology is huge. It's not just about knowing the different planets and what they mean and other things. There's a time when they calculate your birth. Each and every one of us, we have a birth chart, right? Which is something that we'll talk about it later on.
Yeah.
But we have a birth chart. Now looking at the birth chart, now we are able to calculate what's going to happen in your life. Looking at your birth chart, looking at which planet is where during that time, which planet is your dominant planet, which planet is in your house, because there are different houses. They are called houses on your birth chart. So we look at these planets that we already know: Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury. We're looking at those planets when we are calculating your birth chart.
Okay. I want us to break this constellations month by month.
Yes, that will be very good. That will be very good. It is required. It is required because at least one would understand how to deal with the next person. Because from when you understand the person's star sign, you understand the attributes of the star sign, then you know how to deal with it.
Does it mean I have to ask my friend what's your star sign? Does it mean I have to go and now snoop? I'm snooping. No, let me check his star signs.
There's no
need.
He
is like this because of...
No, there's no need. There is no need for you to snoop.
Okay.
If you want to maintain a relationship with someone, you can't just begin with just asking them, hey, when are you born?
Yeah.
First you maintain a relationship.
Yeah.
Because even if you have a little knowledge of star signs and their attributes, when you start talking to someone, automatically you can tell which attribute they carry. You know, from there, then you just make the topic interesting. I'm a Cancer. This is my star sign.
Because
You get what I'm saying?
I suck with star sign, honestly. I only know mine, and when someone says, "Oh, so you're a Libra," or I'm like, yeah. What's the benefit of you knowing? You know, and then you get to see how people start to treat you from there. I'm like, oh, okay, that is newbie. Oh. And for me, it's kind of weird when someone says, "What star signs are you? What star sign are you?" I'm like, why is that important?
Yeah, some people, they just want to be careful. You get what I'm saying? That, like, they for a Cancer, for instance, right? I'm just gonna give that example because I am a Cancer. So for a Cancer instead, Cancerians are very.
Cancerians.
They are very.
Oh, nice. Cancerians.
Come on, how they are protective, you know, nurturing. They, like, on the zodiac signs, they are called the mother of all star signs, and the most dangerous star signs. So I'm dangerous. So so now, as a Cancer, right? Whenever I talk to someone, mine is to calculate, mine is to analyze this person, mine is to read this person. This is what Cancers do. I look at you, I read you. They are intuitive by nature, you know, and also it's very difficult for a Cancer for you to break a Cancer's wall.
Okay.
But once you break their wall, they become loyal to you forever. It doesn't matter what you do to them; they will always forgive you. This is how Cancers are.
Cancerians.
Yes,
The word.
Cancerians, they're like that. So,
like Librarians. What don't you call it?
no, those are Libras.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah,
I get you. Let's jump on to the first one. We are on the month called August,
yes,
which has its own star sign, which is Leo.
yes,
Leo starts from the 22nd of July until the 22nd of August.
August, yes.
What types of people are these? And does it differ from if you're male or female, or it's just one character?
No, it differs.
Okay.
It differs, and then also the beauty about being or of zodiacs is that someone may be a Leo but possesses the attributes of a Cancerian, depending on the leap, the time when they take birth.
Okay.
They could take birth at 12, let's say 12 a.m. on the 21st.
Okay.
Now they are Cancer and they are Leo,
okay.
in a way,
Yeah.
you know, so they will always have these attributes of Cancerians, but then also keep carrying on with their Leo. But these are the most interesting people.
Okay.
You know,
Let's get into it.
so getting into it, first we look at the element, because there are element that rules these different star signs. So when we're looking at Leo, they are ruled by fire, right? So now when you think of fire, in your head is like, okay, these are the toughest. Yeah, these are the toughest of star signs. But in a way, they're not really like that. Theirs is they are very supportive partners. You know, they're very supportive, and they don't mind going extra mile for their significant other. But one thing is that they like the spotlight. You know, everything about them has to do with spotlight. They like to be the center of attraction. They like to be fashionist. For instance, they like to be in the movies. They like these are some of the things that they like. These are the attributes of their star sign. But now their element, it's another thing, because there's always a good side and there's a bad side. A good side is they're very supportive. They will do whatever it takes to keep someone in their lives. You understand? But if this person now poses a threat on their spotlight, now that becomes a problem. Their planet, they are ruled by the sun, by the way, which sun represent, it speaks mainly about fame.
Okay.
You know, so because they are ruled by the sun, sometimes they get threatened that someone is trying to take that away from them, that shyness away from them, which is not the case. That's not the case. No one wants to do that. You know, that is their spot. No one can take that. This is one thing they need to understand.
Okay.
And Another thing is on the anger level. Once a Leo is angry, that becomes the biggest problem, which comes to the compatibility. The people who are very well compatible, or the star signs that's compatible with Leo, there are those who are least compatible, and there are those who are strongly compatible. So Leos, they would want someone like an Aries, because an Aries is a doer, while a Leo is a supporter. You get what I'm saying? So in this way, they can carry their mission together. Their relationship becomes successful. But one thing I want to say is that we are not really these star signs. You get what I'm saying? From time to time, you may always change. Looking at, because remember, the planets that I was talking about, they move. They retrograde. They move. So when they move, there comes a time when you are no longer carrying that energy that you used to carry, depending on the planet that is moving during that time, or the planet that rules you. That when it moves, you are also engulfed in that situation. So yeah, I feel that we should just give it a little bit, so that we can give it the taste.
I want to just ask about their strength, though, in general.
Their strength in general is that they're not afraid of starting over.
Okay.
They're not scared of that.
Okay.
They can start over any day.
Their dislikes?
Their dislike is when someone is not honest with them. Don't lie to a Leo. They'd rather do it to you, but don't do that to them.
To them?
Yeah. They don't. It's also their weakness is that sometimes they put fame on the front than their own person. So it's sometimes very difficult to get into a Leo's life and help them, because they would show the happy face while inside they are burning. And this is their weakest link, because once they are like that, you won't love them. It will be difficult.
Okay. Most of them, are they financially good or bad?
They're good. Financially, they're very good. They're very good. As a man, if you can get yourself if you are an Aries man, you find yourself a Leo female. But for a Leo female to get an Aries man, an Aries female to be in situation with Leo men, it doesn't work out. It's just the other way around. But they are good in terms of finances. While remember, Aries are pioneers, right? And then the Leos, they want to see this happens. They like to they want to see their spouse actually making it in life. But just don't tamper with their light. They like the spotlight. Don't take that away from them.
Yeah.
You take that away from them, you're killing a Leo completely.
How are they with friends? How are they with family?
It depends from one person to another. But in general, they're good, but they also prefer their own space in a way. They don't just put themselves there. No, they will be supportive wherever they can be, but they will always withdraw themselves to in that beautiful world of theirs. Yes.
Job wise, business wise?
Job wise, business wise, for them, for a good job for them is a job that is going to promote other people, more like managers in a way, which reminds me of someone. But yeah, that they are more the managers, being in fashion, because they are good in analyzing situations. They are also good in art.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this way, this is the field where they will feel most welcome and happy in, because they like these challenges of designing some new outfit. This is what they like wearing these outfits. They like to, whatever it is that they're wearing, they want to make it look beautiful, not the other way around.
how would you advise them to maneuver when it comes to relationships?
When it comes to relationships, I would just advise them that no one is going to take their shyness away. You know, the sun planet, the sun is always up there, it's always shining. No one is going to take that away. And then also, one other thing is that they need to be careful on how far they push their partner, because they can over push.
Okay.
You know, so they just need to be a little bit considerate that, okay, we all have boundaries, or we all have limits. So if simply because those are not your limits, it doesn't mean the next person also can just surpass that. Give them time. Okay. Give them time to grow.
All right.
You know, yeah.
Anything else that we have left behind before we wrap it up with the Leos?
No, not really. But what I will say is that since we will be talking about the star signs, we will be still coming back to the Leo, digging.
Oh yeah, linking them with other.
Yes, linking them, and also looking at the type of livelihood works best for them, environment-wise, all these other things. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that is you guys, the Leos. So Leo doesn't sound proper like you. Doesn't sound like Cancerians.
No, Leos are Leos. You can call them lions. You know.
Yeah. So that is all about Leos. Definitely, we will bring you another. Your star signs, because we know some of you are Libras, and
Aries,
Sagittarians, and whatsoever. So from me, Vince SP, peace and God bless you.